baja el sol, me acuerdo de ti. Aquella noche triste cuando yo te pedí. Cuando baja el sol.
Let's go. Let's do a brief audio and a visual check. Let's see how everybody is doing. Make sure we get those likes. Let's get going. Let's get going. You like the music? You guys like the music? Bring my game tonight with that new live, loud and clear. Audio's good, visual's good. Well, I'll whip out the live account, but we got to get to those. We got to get to the like goal. Like goal. I'll whip the live account out. Good evening. Good evening. Well, weird. You don't hear music. I had music playing. Did it not play? Did I? Here, I could play it. We can play where it left off. Ready? You ready? Can you not hear the music? This is good music. Oh, you heard it? It's the radio. Like some Latin music. Here's music. Oh, you heard it, just didn't like it. Well, different strokes for different folks, right? That's how it works. Come on, Popes. Yeah, 800 likes. I'll whip the live account out. See, Felix likes it. Felix likes it. Can't understand the music. English, please. English. How's everybody doing? How come a combine? I have my live account, but you got to get the like button. And yeah, if we get to the likes, if I see a good trade setup, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. So let's get started. Welcome everybody. I'm Coach Dakota, Coach DBA. As always, in the YouTube chat, there is our Topstep risk disclosure. Everything that I go over is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It's for education, right? We go through, we are learning together, always continuing to get better. Yes, hit the like. We'll get the live account out. Gold 4,000. Yeah, you can see I have gold up. This is gold. Back and forth around 4,000, up and down 4,000. I mean, that's the line in the sand, right? If we're below 4,000, there's been some good buying opportunities. If we're above 4,000, there's some selling opportunities. It's a two-way trade. So yeah, thanks everybody on the congratulations on my live account. I have been in a live account before, multiple times. I took about $500,000 worth of payouts from Topstep, withdrawn from live accounts, and go through the ups and downs. I struggle just like every other trader, and when I do struggle, I go back to a simulated account, and then I work my way back to a live. But yeah, let's get to some likes. Let's get the likes up. I'll get to the live account. Well, we'll pull it out. In the meantime, let's go through the top-down analysis. We'll do some rapid fire while we're seeing the NASDAQ NASDAQ just selling off again. NQ dump. Let's do some analysis. Top-down analysis. This is the daily chart on the NASDAQ. We're getting a bit of a deeper sell-off, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the last 7, 8 days have been red. We had the all-time high put in right around this 26,400, and since then we've been starting to sell off. We are almost back down into the top end of October's range. We are starting to break down through this level of support and resistance. We broke through October 15th's low. We did that today. It looks like tonight we're continuing to sell off. So this is starting to look like a continuation. It's very volatile. I mean, we take a look at the DOM, right? There's the DOM, and the bid and ask. There's a big spread. It's just ones and twos. So just be a little wary trading this market with slippage, doing market orders, especially in the NASDAQ in these minis. Just understanding that, yes, there's definitely some slippage and some volatility tonight. If we do start to break through, let's just say these 200s, then maybe we could come down and test the next level, 25,000. 25,000 is a big round number. We've seen it hang out throughout September and October, and now that we start November, we are starting. How did we start November? Where's the start of November? Right, basically right there. Right, start of November has been, we're down 3-4%. So, look, we're continuing to sell off, selling off here in the NASDAQ, and so I'm looking for 25,000. It's a big round number. Let's see if we can get that tonight. It's 200 points tonight, London session. Tomorrow, that's going to be something I'm going to be watching for. Stair step up, elevator down. Well, we did just jump up for 3 days, and now it's taken a week for us to, retrace this move. So it actually kind of makes sense we go down to 25,000. We'll see. You can see it's kind of jumpy. The markets, the DOM is jumpy in the NASDAQ. So let's zoom in. I'm going to continue to zoom in. Same analysis. Let's zoom as a daily. Now I'm going to do that same thing on the hourly chart. You can see where we had this higher low and we came. That's when we started this very crazy rally. That was just one heck of a rally since we started on basically October 23rd. And now we are retracing that. And it's violent, right? See how it's stair step up? That's taking time. Look how much time it took to come up. It's hourly. These are hourly candlesticks. They're not very big. It's not extremely volatile. It's just kind of a grind higher. But then on the way down, look at all that. Look at that big move. Basically 2 or 3 candlesticks wipes out what you did in an entire day. Like 2 hours is gone, and then you did that in, it takes almost a day to do that on the way up. So here we are. We had that major sell-off. Shout out to Braden, caught the majority of it. I seen it coming. Not this big of a move. I was looking for us to retest these 25,500s and break through that level. I didn't catch it. I didn't trade my best. We did come down. This is the weekly low. We consolidated around that. So let's see if we get an expansion down towards these 25,000 level. If not, maybe we just consolidate here. Maybe we just consolidate around this level for a little bit longer and pick. It looks like it's picking direction. Take a look at the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart, you can see it's just been selling off, right? Any one of these rallies is just sold off. It's kind of rallying and then sold off. And we did test the lows. We did test these lows from this morning already tonight. Yeah, from this morning. Yeah, the lows from this morning. We're testing them already tonight. And curious if we're going to break them. I'm going to keep an eye on the NASDAQ because we're seeing some volatility. NASDAQ is now becoming the volatile market tonight. And then we take a look at gold. We take a look at this gold. And we are seeing a lot less volatility. So this is one thing about slow markets. Gold, NASDAQ, we've been seeing volatility in gold. We're not seeing as much volatility in gold, but we're seeing more volatility in the NASDAQ. So I'm going to do that same top-down analysis on the daily chart, and then we'll zoom in. And once we got to get those likes up so I could pull out that live account. So here's the daily chart on the gold. I've been talking about it for a while now. We've had this nice rally, massive pullback. And now we're kind of just consolidating in this level. I like that we're holding support. We're finding market structure around this 4,000 level. 4,000. Big round number here in gold. And we're just hovering around 4,000. Back and forth. Coach Jay and I was talking about 4,000. How we could see a longer extended consolidation. I still like it. We are continuing to stay in this range. I'd like for us to maybe come up and test these higher 440s, 450s was what I would like to see the gold come up and test. It looked like we was going to test it today, but we didn't. We got to these 28s and then pulled back. But instantly, buyers stepped in around the middle mark, right? The middle. There's a lot of buyers stepping in around that level, around these 980s, and that has just been the story of gold, right? Buy low, sell high. Maybe some opportunities in the middle, but that's been the story of this beautiful drawing. Was support, resistance, and then the middle that we try and not diddle in. So that's gold. That's gold for you. Tonight, it looks like we are finding buyers. You can see where we opened up. We opened up tonight's price action right around here, right around these 39.80s, and it's just been buy mode tonight. Nick for a tick in the house. Agent Session, stop selling equities without me. Nick, I seen that. Markets been moving. Slow markets have been moving quite often. Gold's been a little bit slower, but then the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. And we're seeing volatility in the NASDAQ. That is for sure. Equities, volatility. I mean, just as I've been on air, I mean, it's no small move. I mean, that's 50 freaking points. Dang, okay. I mean, since I started streaming, that's a 50-point move. So let's get to those likes up, and I'll get the live account. I'll get the live account out. I'm going to watch this. We got to get the likes up. I'm competing with the day show, so yeah. Willing X, you funded account. It's lost, Mr. Dakota. It's hidden behind a like paywall. The like paywall. We got to get the likes up. Dakota, what do I do if I suck at getting long? Well, you hit Alt I. You go to your keyboard and you hit Alt I. And that flips your charts upside down. Then you just flip your charts upside down. See? I have a difficult time getting short, so I'm in the same thing as you. Psychologically, I like to buy it. I like to buy it, but it should be the same process. It really should be. Over 1,500 liking, yeah. Over 1,500 watching, but not over 1,500 liking. We got to get to those. My like goal is 800 tonight. We got to get to 800. Like I said, faster we get there, the faster I would get the live account out. I'm going to be watching. If I do see a really good setup, I'll get it out a little bit sooner because I want to be taking the trades in the live account, of course. Alt-I, thank you. Thank you. How's about improving the content and the likes come organically? Nah, I'm all about the synthetic. We'll get the likes up synthetically. How's that? How's that? All right, let's organically get the like button up. Everybody. Okay, let me ask you a question. Random username in the YouTube chat. What more do you want to see? What more do you want to see? I've been coming on here every single night, and over the past 2 months, it's been trading in the same exact account, making money, getting into a live account right in front of you. Tell me. No, that's it. Probably wants me to eat the banana. Disappointed that I didn't eat the banana the other day. Got their hopes up. Are you not entertained? No, they just wanted the banana. That's all they wanted. That gets the organic likes up. Scale in, scale out, take profits. We're watching this. I got to get the music going, though. We got to get the music going. Okay, do you want the Latin vibes? Latin vibes or just lo-fi? You guys vote. Chat, you vote. Latin vibes or lo-fi? Gold rushing. Gold's pumping. All right, lo-fi. We're not listening. No Bad Bunny here. We could do Good Bunny. We do Good Bunny. All right, it looks like lo-fi is it. So lame. Well, we can switch back and forth. All right, here's some lo-fi. How about lo-fi Latin music? Take that. All right. 4010. Gold is starting to pump. No mommies. You don't use any indicators? No, no indicators. We're trading naked here. Vincent Fernandez. We can listen to some Vincent Fernandez. Some drunk dad karaoke. Vincent Fernandez. Let's see if we could get these 210s. I think NASDAQ is going to be the setup tonight. If you know, you know, huh? If you know, you know what these references are. Have I ever used indicators? Yeah, Jeff Prow. I went through so many of them. Yeah, we're chat. PG-13, all right. PG-13. We're watching this. We get to those 800 likes, I'll get the live account out. Looks like a big H pattern. Where at? ¿Dónde está? Where's the H pattern? Elon with that $1 trillion contract. I seen that, Robbie. It looked like Tesla. They improved Elon Musk with $1 trillion. Man, to be $1 trillion. $1 trillion paycheck. The big move in Asia changed now. Yep. So daylight savings time, it's an hour early. So the big move in Asia, we see the volatility an hour early. So about 30 minutes before the stream starts. Can you talk about using the DOM on Topstep X? I don't really use the DOM. You can see over here. I just either use buy or sell market, join bid, or sell bid, and then I change the quantities. That's all I do on this. But then when I do it like that, it makes the charts look small. So I like to expand the charts so I could draw and teach class. Is Elon Musk the first trillionaire? It sounds like it, right? Sounds like it. Do you ever use fibs? I've used fibs. My J76. No. It's free. Yeah. Chris Home. Slow markets is a different vibe, okay? Slow markets is definitely a different vibe. No one needs to be a trillionaire. 800 likes and I'll get the live account out and we'll look for trades. I'm watching the NASDAQ and we'll bounce back and forth between the NASDAQ and gold. Gold over 4,000 tonight. We broke through that 4,000 level. Let's go see if we could test today's New York session highs. Today's New York session highs is right around here. These 40-20s. And we got a little ways to go. But right now the volatility tonight is in the NASDAQ. The volatility tonight is in the NASDAQ. We tested already the New York session lows. So the question is, can we go down and test them again? NQ struggling to push through the open price. Let's see, where do we open? I think we basically opened right here, right now. Let's see, where do we open at? Where do we open? Where's the price for tonight? We opened. Basically, this was the open for tonight's price. We tried to push higher, and we just dropped it. So let's see. Like I said, Nikkei rolling over. Baron tonight. Baron's not on tonight. He will join me Tuesday. You want to test and fire off a scalp long. The H&S pattern going lower. What would be your advice for traders that are in deep drawdown of an XFA? So I demonstrated pretty vividly the past couple months of how to get out of a drawdown. And that's use micros, size down, and get those base hits. Small size, wide stops, base hits. Do I ever trade London? Yeah, I've been on fast markets. I've been on fast markets a lot, so sleep has been very important to me, so I haven't been trading London. It's been a while since I traded London. Shout out to Aaron Trades, who trades London here at Topstep. Really big on gold. Short not go gold. Listen, it works. Yeah, it does. It does work. Whatever you're referring to, if I reset it, it probably works. Right? Right? So as we're doing that, as we're almost to 800 likes for that live account, let's go ahead and let's do the hashtag slow markets. As always, in the YouTube chat, there is my Twitter. Go ahead and tag me, and if it's good, I'll share it here live on stream. And there's my Instagram. When I'm not on air, I always love to share some of the stuff that I'm doing throughout the day, whether it's boxing, trading. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the Instagram. I have. It's a great community. Great community. Dakota, first day on my XFA, second week at my new job. Love you all at Topstep. Money move. We love you as well. Keep it up. Keep it up. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It is not a sprint. How do you manage my risk? How do you manage risk? Well, one tick at a time. One tick at a time, baby. That's how I manage my risk. I've been demonstrating it here in slow markets. I don't like to risk a lot. I like to build into positions. Max per trade is like $500 per trade, max. When I'm starting out a new account or slowly building some buffer, it's a lot smaller. So it depends. It depends on individual. Man, we're almost to those 800 likes already. Almost to those 8. Hurry up so I could get my live account out. All right, this one's not the right. No Santa vibes. Yeah, I'm not into Christmas. Christmas music is like 1 week for the entire year. 1 week. Not definitely not having my Christmas tree up. Braden, he's on another level. Harmon, yeah. Did you see that Jesse guy shouted you out in his last video again? Nice. I think he's one of the bigger fans. He likes me, I think. If that's the Jesse I could think of. I know a couple Jessies. I also know a couple Jessies that are obsessed with me. There's some people out there that are very obsessed with me and Topstep in general. It's kind of how it is. What is Dakota's strategy? What does he trade off of? DBA Concepts, aka technical analysis. Great filibuster. I don't know who Jesse Trades is. Do you know? We know Jesse's mom. It's God. You're gonna get me seeing. Okay, we're almost to the. It's all right. All right, chat. We almost get to the 800 likes. I'll get the live account out, and we will begin the live account journey. Do you follow ICT's model? No. She's got it going on. Yeah, that's what the joke was. That was the joke. You know someone who used to screenshot you and post me on X every day? People are interesting. It's okay though. All right, gold. Gold's keep pushing here. Gold keeps pushing. Let's go to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ looking a little heavy. We can't stay above 260. There's lots of sellers stepping in right there. I'm looking at the 5-minute. Dakota, you got all my XFA into a live. I was just trading one XFA. Just one XFA. I got it moved to a live account. NQ volatility dying. I'm still volatile for slow markets. I mean, these are decent moves. Like, these are decent moves. Like, that's 30 points in the NASDAQ, which is pretty good. Do you feel like the Asian session has a lot lower volume in the past few days? In gold, yes. NASDAQ, it looks like it's picking up. Do you always, yeah, yes. Yeah, I always trade naked on the charts. When you don't have any, to clarify, shout out, are you new? Shout out if you are brand new to slow markets. I'm gonna make sure I clarify this is when you do not have any indicators on your screen, like moving average or is there anything, that is considered a naked chart. You have nothing on your charts, right? So let's make sure we don't get that confused. You're pretty new, welcome. Hopefully we could get the show on the road. You could learn something. Well, to the stream, but not to trading. Fair enough. Fair enough. What are your trade sizes? Well, I've been trading micros, and I start off with 2 micros, 3, 4. I'll scale into a trade, and the size depends on the trade, right? If I'm able to scale into a bigger size, 10 micros, 15 micros, or even bigger, right? Or is it just going to be like 3 or 4 micros, depending on the trade setup, depending on the volatility, depending on whether it's gold or the NASDAQ. So there's a lot of things that it depends on. It's not so cut and dry, so straight. Why not minis? Micros have been paying the bills. Paying the bills. Love the new DBA challenge. Yeah. The new DBA challenge. If you haven't heard of it, let me see if I could find it. I did the hashtag slow markets. Don't worry, I'll do that again. This is it. This was the thing. I talked with Coach Jay about this. Everyone's getting distracted, right? I started to see this. Everyone's just competition this, competition that, YOLO here, YOLO there. It's fun, but we need to understand it's a game. The real competition is the competition between us and ourselves, right? It's you versus you. You focus on your own journey. You want to grow your own account. You block all the drama, everything else out. And your goal is just to find consistency and make money. So if you really want a challenge or a competition, put yourself in a competition against yourself. And understand that any of the other competitions, if Topstep does one later down the road, you need to make sure it's very, very clear that this is, purely for fun and not to distract you from your own trading journey. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, we're about to 800 likes, and so I'll get ready to get my live account. Let me make sure it's the same. It's the same credentials. Okay, we're good. So Dakota, what day were you on Shoulder Tap? I missed it and wanted to watch it. Tuesday, I believe I was on Shoulder Tap. Emotions get the best of us? Yes. Yep. What is an example of a 10 micro trade versus a 1 or 3 micro trade? Are you looking for 50 points or 100 points? So it's not like exact, right? Like, okay, this is a 50 micro trade or a 50 point trade or a 100 point trade. Each setup is very, very unique. The market structure is unique. Very rarely do I see the same market structure over and over again. And depending if the market will let me build a position. So I say if the market, for example, if the market slowly, like this one, gold, sometimes, like if we just consolidate here, I'll try and find a good example. It's hard for me to do some references. I like to teach forward looking, like, hey, we're live. The markets are live. These markets are moving. I'm trading. I'm looking for trades. And if I see a trade, a setup, I'll try and do my best to explain it while I'm trading it rather than go through and do hindsight, because it's harder to demonstrate after the fact, right? Because we're not seeing the price action live. But I like the 100 tick chart. It's zoomed in, and I like to build position based off the price action. We got to 800? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my live. There we go. There's the live account. We whipped it out. No, but this is it. This is it, Kevin. This live account. There we go. So here's the live journey. It starts today. Number three. This is my third live account here at Topstep. The first one is when I first started at Topstep. I took $187,000 out. And then I can't remember, a couple other payouts. And this was on the old platform. This was on one of the old platforms. And then I ended up, after I took the big payout, I lost it. Switched to Topstep X. Got back to live. Took out like 100,000. And then this year, I took out like $250,000. And then I lost it after struggling throughout, like 3 or 4 months. And now I'm back into my life. So here we go. Here we go. Someone saying long, Mr. Dakota? You're going to long me? It's about to get busy. Shout out Coach J. Looks so clean. What was my first big purchase to celebrate? Well, the celebration is to help the traders. And if you didn't know, what's your TP? Come on, Coach Shoop. If you didn't know, I've been trading for over 15 years. And if you don't, like, this is something I'm doing for everybody here. This is something I'm doing for Topstep, for you, for everybody in the audience. I'm demonstrating, trading, technical analysis, trying to become a better day trader. I'm a trader outside of this. It's been what I've paid my bills. And this is why I highly recommend, like, I try and post stuff on socials. So last month, I made $500,000 in a week, right? And this is my personal. This was my personal. So this is outside of what you guys are seeing here. And this is what I do. It's not every single day, right? Trading options, trading futures, and a few other things. Showing everything. You guys asked. I show. I cater to you. I enjoy it. It's been fun. But lately, futures are more straightforward and simple. New live account. Do the signals start soon? We know. Slow markets is not a signals class. It's for education. Come on, we got to get that one out there. Make sure we keep that up. And we can do those hashtag slow markets. I'll post it in there again. What do you do? Options, vertical calls, vertical spreads. Come on. We're not going to get into options. Let's keep it on to these futures. How about this music? You liking it? Is this good music? Gold's the one that's moving? Debatable. We're seeing less volatility in gold, more volatility in the NASDAQ. Why 100? Because it's the zoomed in. I like the zoomed in view of the NASDAQ. It's the perfect vibe right now. Awesome. Okay, good. Positive on the music. Fair enough. So I'm going to add this one to my slow markets playlist. It's relaxing. I don't want you guys to fall asleep on me. So I like the shorts here. All right, first trade. In the live account, is it going to be a short NASDAQ? Am I going to be shorting the NASDAQ on my very first trade in the live account? That'd go against, like, my heart. My heart is telling me no. How dare I short the equities? Just wait for fast markets, bro. Hey, I'm a trader. This is where I trade. This is when I trade. No full ports. Well, why short, you may ask? Well, we had this big sell-off. We got this nice little bounce. And so I could see us breaking through these 200s. There it is. First trade on slow markets in the live account. First trade in the live account here on slow markets. and instantly in the red. Wait. Position when auto SEO brackets aren't enabled. Wow, how do I get that? Do I have to? I gotta fully flatten. Okay. It's. There's my stop loss. All right. Let's see if we go back down and test these lows at 200. For first trade, she can't drag with OCO. Yeah, that's what it says. I have OCO bracket off. I have to be flat in order to disable it, it says. Okay, I'm adding. So there's an example of adding to a position. Look at, we broke through that 40. We broke through 40. All right. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. That's we're not getting momentum that I want to see, though. How do I add? It's the DOM. Yeah, I add on the DOM right here. Join bid, join ask. All right. First trade in the live account. Not looking so hot. We're at settlement right now. This is basically settlement. This is where we settled in the New York session, right at these level 48s. It's not a loss unless you close it, okay? It's not a loss unless you close it. We're using micros, so we have that luxury of having a stop, a wide stop. Let's see, what am I risking here? I'm risking 263. But I might close it out a little early. Let's see if we can get that flush. Let's sell off down to. Can we see a break of 200s if we get down there? Or are we just gonna be chopping around? No stops tonight? Why wouldn't you have a stop? I have my stop in. Anything can happen. Hey, someone says, I'm long. Hey, that's okay. You know, if you're long, you might be right. Because if I lose this trade, that means you're right. You know what we need? It's not the vibe. Quick freestyle? Freestyle while I'm short? No, we need I've mute whenever I'm short, I have a music for that. This is my short selling music. Alright, come on. Move your entry point. I wish I could. Right? Let's, you know, I don't want to be long here. I actually want to be long from up there. Or short. Can I switch this? My first trade in my live account is in the red. You're kangaroo biased? Alright, come on, Song. Work your magic here. Work your magic here. Let's get the volatility. Let's sell this thing off. Come on, Michael Burr. Sure, Song only works on gold. So far, it's only worked on gold. All right. Go back to gold longs. I might. Yeah. What am I doing in the NASDAQ here, chat? Michael Burr. Michael Burr. Is it Burr or Burry? Michael Burr. Bury. Let's get the shorts. Oh, almost back in the green. I'm short 100 contracts. Damp this thing. Sell it. Bury. 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 Let's get it. Sell it all. Oh, green on the screen. Bury. No, I'm not. I almost said that one. Oh, no. We are not flushing. Not seeing the momentum in either direction. Not a bull, not a bear. You're a kangaroo. So far, the kangaroo is playing. We're just back and forth here. Sweep daily lows. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a sweep below these 200s. See if we can get it. Sell it. The snake movement. This is. Come on, song. Work your magic. Work your magic. Now let's get to 1,000 likes. Let's get to 1,000 likes because I placed my first trade in this live account. And we're short the NASDAQ. All right, come on. Let's get it. Let's go 2,000 likes, right? There's 2,100 people liking, so can we technically get to 2,000? Dakota, what's DBA Concepts? Backley, DBA Concepts is just a kind of it's a joke, right? Because everybody is just repackaging, renaming basic concepts that's been around for longer since I've been alive. All right, support and resistance, supply demand, technical analysis, this and this and that. And then we just repackage it, sell it, rename it. DBA Concepts, it's just my initials, and it's just basically just whatever you do, just trade and keep it simple. It's just trade, keep it simple, keep it super simple. 3-bar reversal. Hey, buy low, sell high. DBA Concepts. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Just cooked the kiss method. You gotta get pucker up, Buttercup. Let's get this. It sure is taking its time, though. We're not seeing that volatility. We need that. We need that short. Let's go. Let's not fall asleep here. Let's not fall asleep here. There's a little bit. There's some momentum. There's some momentum. Come on, let's get this winner. Get the winner. I'm replaying this song over and over until it stops working. We got to keep selling this market off. Will I be on fast markets tomorrow morning? Will I be on fast markets tomorrow morning? Well, if this is a winner, but yeah, I will be on tomorrow morning with Amanda. I will be on tomorrow morning fast markets with Amanda, and I will have this live account ready to go, and we'll see if it's going to be in the green or not. 13 days in a row of profit. I don't even know how I did that. DBA Concepts. 31s. All right, we're at 231. Can we see 25,000 evens? 25,000 evens. 200 point flush right here. 225. Either it break down from there, or it starts to reverse. Let's go break the New York session lows. 801 gang. You from Salt Lake, Utah? Kingslayer versus the GOAT. The Utah special. All right, let's get through these. Let's get through these 30s. Get through the 30s. And I'm looking for the hashtag slow markets. Come on, let's get to hashtag slow markets. I'm going to keep sharing this. Come on. Just follow me on Insta. Let's get through this. Circuit Breaker Friday. Why not? Circuit Breaker slow markets. We have 5% to go here in the NASDAQ. Let's get it. I'm starting to lose hope here. We're not seeing that flush I want to see. I want to see a sell-off, a breakdown, not a slow grind down. If we get through these 27s, I think we might see the volatility start to pick up. I need to see momentum and volatility. Someone asked, what's my balance though? Well, if you've been tuning in to slow markets, you will know what my balance is. I just got it. This is fresh out the oven, live account. I just transferred my entire balance from my single XFA. What about gold? Hey, what about gold? We're trading the NASDAQ here right now. All right, I'm fed up with the NASDAQ. I just given up on the NASDAQ. That's not what I'm wanting to see. It's not what I'm wanting to see. I don't like this. The fact that we didn't flush after we broke through those 40s. I was looking for a break of that. Now we did not. So I am not liking it because we have not seen a flush yet. We're not seeing that momentum. We got some momentum here. We are not seeing any of that momentum yet. So I am not liking this trade as much. I betrayed gold. No. Gold betrayed me. Gold betrayed me. Let's get that right. I did not betray gold. Gold betrayed me. It's not moving. Gold just lost volatility. Someone says it will go down. It will. But will it go down before it goes up? That's the most important part. It needs to go down before it goes up. Because if it goes up, then it goes down. Then that's no good. Because it would hit my stop loss. Oh, yeah, I'm going to just bail on this one. Sorry, chat. The first trade in the live account. And I'm not really getting much price action. So I might have to just get out of it. We are failing to get any momentum to the downside. Someone says the shorts are in gold. Is gold selling off? Gold is selling off at 4,000. Like I said, when we get below 4,000, good buying opportunity. When we get above, it's been good selling opportunity. All right, let's get back to the NASDAQ. What are we doing here? Are we going to sell off now? All right. Where was that? Where's this song? The one I just added. Right here. Gold hasn't lost volatility. You're trading an hour later and missing Shanghai. Even then, the gold has slowed down on the volatility. I'll show you. Once I'm done with this trade, I'll show you what I'm referring to when I said gold's lost some volatility. Did you bail? Did I? What do you mean? Did I? No. You can see I'm still in the trade. I almost did, but we're sellers are trying to hold it down, but it keeps coming back. Someone says I chickened out. Well, it's taking forever, though. What's my TP on the trade? Well, below 200. Let's say that. I'll take some off if we don't see some momentum, or if as we get down to these lows. I'm looking for this thing to break 200. Some chicken soup over there. And no, there's no signals class. No signals class. But we are getting up to the we're almost to 1,000 likes, chat. We gotta make sure we get that likes up. Make day show. We gotta beat that day show here. Like watching paint dry. Nah, this is better than watching paint dry. Watching candlesticks dry. Print. No. We're watching candlesticks print. Okay, now we're seeing. Let's get it. Let's get it. I don't want to see us bounce off these 20s. All right. All right, let's get going. Let's get that momentum. Let's get that momentum. Okay, so far so good. I liking it. I like it. See? Seen this story every night. This work, it seems. It work. DBA concepts. All right, we get those 19s. All right, 18s. Okay, I'm going to take one off right here at 19s. Oh, there you go. I took one off. Now I'll take a little bit of profit. We're going to tighten up the stop. All right, let's hold these other 3 contracts. Into the 14s. Into the 14s. Easy there. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, NASDAQ. We need to get through the New York session lows. We need to get through these 200s. Someone says, why not put a break-even stop? Why would I move my stop to break-even? Tell me, what would be the exact reason? Scared to lose money? The reason I have my stop where it is because there's a reason, right? Resistance, resistance, resistance. So my reason is because there's a pivot. I have to have a reason. Always needs to be a reason. Let's keep going. Scared money don't make no money. You gotta be able. A loss is a loss. It's okay. It's okay to lose money. Just make sure. Hey, break even's okay. There's nothing wrong with break even. If that's part of your process, if you develop it, there's no wrong way to manage risk, as long as you're managing it correctly. You're not just blowing up the account. Okay, let's just say that. Ooh, good shout. Good shout on that one. Good shout on that one. Thank you. See? Trading with the community is nice. We got each other's back. Thank you. You reminded me. Well, let's keep going. Made 2,400 tonight in funded accounts. Great work. How about this? Is who that one user, one of my fans says, you need good content to get those likes up organically. Is this good enough for you? Did you like the chat? Did you like the stream? Is this a good enough content for you? That's the question. Let's keep going. 14s. 14s. Do we see a flush down into the 210? No, we're struggling here. We're struggling just a little bit. All right, well, we're struggling to flush so far. I mean, that was, how big of a move was that right there? I mean, that's 30 points during slow markets. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, if you ask me. You're out at the 15s. We're still starting to see momentum. Buyers stepping back in here. See, I also like the 100 tick because of that. You can see the momentum just pop in there. All right, let's all right, sellers, let's protect it. Let's protect it. Let's get right back down there. Sell it off. Gold is going to bounce off 4,000 back up. Great job, traders. Hashtag, let's see. Traders, are you guys winning? Are you winning? I see some traders taking some profits there. Hashtag slow markets. Okay, let's see. If this starts to sell off, that's where my new stop loss is going to be. So whoever was asking me about my stop loss, you know, I'm looking for these pivots. Looking for these pivots. Move my stop loss. So this is now a pivot that I could officially move my stop loss to. So, you know, it's better than break even technically now, right? Hopefully this is a good example. Education here that's hopefully, see, understand how I'm managing my risk. Understand how I am moving my stop loss based off this 100 tick chart into those 12s. Into these 12s. Let's, hopefully this is helping somebody out there. Okay, I'm going to take one off. I'm going to take another one off there. And just got to make sure I remember to adjust my stop loss. And now also remember, you do not have to trade exactly like me. You could move your stop loss and manage your risk however. This is just the way I like to do it based off this 100 tick chart. Moving my stop loss for a reason. Someone says, it's helping. Yes, thank you. Good. Good. Because I'm here to get the likes up organically based off of some great educational content. Yeah, that's why. That's why, exactly why. And I'm just put this song on repeat because I like it. That's all. You're gonna rewatch these videos? Oh, good, awesome. Do you miss the days of 15 lot minis overnight? Not really. I mean, I trade big positions in my personals. But 15, 30 minis overnight, I mean, 2 micros, it's the same process. I enjoy this. I love this. DBA organic. DBA concepts. Organic likes. How, could we get to 2,000 likes? I don't know if that's... The day we get to 2,000 likes would be a good day. Adelina, see you next week. See you tomorrow morning. All right, we're showing that one. Music is great. The content is sexy good. All right, let's get to these 200s. And down we go. Down we go. Would I start a mentorship? No, this is it. This is it. You guys are seeing it here during slow markets. Live, nightly. You see it, everything. You see everything. You see my executions. You see my P&L. You see it all. I don't switch accounts. I don't turn and burn through simulated accounts. Yeah. And say, oh look how much money I made, and the next day they're just in different sim accounts. And oh, look how much money I made here. No, this is, you can see it all. Executions, when I get in, when I get out. And this is my very first live trade. Very first live trade. All right, not liking those buyers stepping in now. That's not what I wanted to see. Not what I want to see. It's going against me. When are we going to see Dakota's first boxing match? I might video a boxing match in the spring. In the spring. McLovin says, you were just competing burning combines, dude. You're a joke. I traded one combine for 2 months. And then one XFA for 2 months. I tried to copy trade 5 combines, and I lost a set of 5. Oh, Bruno timed him out. McLovin was not loving. He's gone. We need a Topstep boxing. We'd have a prop firm boxing. Prop firm boxing match. I don't know if there's gonna be. I don't know if there's anybody in the prop firm space that's up for boxing. Maybe there is. I know there's only one person that tried to challenge me, but I could see it like getting off the couch contest with him. Not good for the brain cells. All right, that's it. I'm out. This price action right there is why I'm out. Look at that cut too. Look at that. So what did I see? The answer is, what did I see there? So what I was looking at, and here's what I'm looking for, is you see how we had this nice bounce up, and then we just sold off, right? So we got the bounce up, and we failed to sell off once, and we failed to sell off again, and then the main reason why I'm out was this candlestick. This candlestick right there. Right there. Big change in momentum, breaking through all of this selling, and just look at all those buyers stepped in. That's why I got out. Happy with it. First trade into live account. Bam. And look at that long entry. Buyers just stepped in and pushing it out. Look at it. 50s. Look at that rally. That's almost 50 points. 50 points. 50 points. Someone says, bro, I was up 700, but I didn't sell. 1,400 now. Down now. Manage that risk. You don't want to have a good trade just turn that bad. Look at that volatility. All right, let's take a look at gold. Let's take a look at the gold. Oof. Dare I say it? I like those longs. I don't. But do I really want to buy it? That we are above 4,000. Do I want to buy it before we're above 4,000? Net negative trading says you have burned through 3 live accounts. Wrong. I have lost 2 live accounts after I've withdrawn most of the account balance of about $500,000. Right? So my last one is I withdrew $250,000. And then I went through drawdown, and then I went back to a sim. Ooh, you wanna know what's you wanna know what's also nice? Look, perfect timing. Where you at? I posted this. My man Lee says, for the new traders, if you're brand new, shout out everybody who's new in slow markets. For new traders, cropping P&Ls on live stream is a red flag. one of many, I say. One of many. Misinformation, right? We just seen that in the YouTube chat here. And misrepresentation is bad in the prop firm world. It has gotten better though. Transparency above all. So it not only goes for streamers, it goes for the community in general. Gotta weed out any of the FUD, the negative, the misinformation. So, and that includes wherever that person was. Look at that Longs. Longs paid off 4,000 here in the gold. Only trading slow markets, trading 404 micros. Nice. Yeah, there's lots of that on X, right? Bullet trades. Who's rake trades? There's a lot of people that come and go. Let me make sure that should be very clear. There are a lot of people that come and go in this industry. They either, you know, just have so much risk, or they like churn and burn combines or demo accounts, and they get lucky one time and they, you know, rise all the way up, and everyone, then they just disappear. Who knows? Traders come and go. It's a marathon, not a sprint. A sprint, you'll see these people just come and go. A marathon, it's all about who's left. Those that don't give up, those that show consistency, those that show transparency. So, yeah. So a lot of traders, I don't know. I don't know so many people in, and I'm new to this prop firm world. I come from actual, like, the live world, and started this prop firm world a couple of years ago. Will you be taking more trades today? I am looking for more trades today. Yes, I am. Yep, we're trading. We're trading here. I'm watching. I'm going back between gold, and I'm going back between NASDAQ. Gold, I think I missed that long here. That was a good long. Who caught that long? Who caught it? I know there's traders in the chat that called it. I think I seen someone looking for longs off of 2000. Let's look at this. Go through some hashtag slow markets. Kevin, let's get that bag. Hashtag slow markets. Looks like someone made some. Oh, nice work, Kevin. Looks like you made some good money on there. Good money on that one. Get through some more hashtag slow markets. Me, long. Chat's catching it. Still in it. Someone's still in this gold long. All right, here's another one. Noam trades. Noam? No, I'm horrible with names. Watching my man, Coach DBA. Slow markets. Trading, but Phil, look how clean the charts are. Look how clean the charts are. I'm looking a little green. I don't know. Like the color on is looking a little off. Look, there's the. Come on, Greek God. Greek God says, let's make it happen. Topstep boxing. Winner gets 67 XFAs. All right, yeah, Topstep boxing match. Let's do it. Prop firm versus prop firm boxing match. Let's do it. I'm up for it. But it needs to be sanctioned. Let me at him. Let's do it. Let's hyped up. And we're just watching. Yeah, NASDAQ's been a little bit more volatile here. Is there another short? We got it back up to these 50s, and we're consolidating a little bit. Is this an opportunity for a short? I don't know. I'm going to watch. Process always first. Without it, you'll lose your money. Yes. What's the name of the song playing? I don't know. It's a super secret. It says the fly. It's Canbajo Fidela. What is it? Canbajo. Look at this short playing off. Should have just taken it. Should have just taken it. Ah, man. Oh, man. Now it worked. Oh, well. Hey, I'm teaching you, shooters. I'm teaching you. These are the DBA concepts. Night in, night out. I'm showing you. I'm not only teaching, I'm showing, I'm doing, I'm executing. And I'm getting those likes up. See? Who took that one? Who took that one? Somebody gotta take that one. Just got some FOMO right there. Thank you, Mr. Bynes. No, thank you. Get those likes up organically. In it to win it. Yep, I took the short off the bounce. Yes, sir. Look at, man, you guys are taking them a lot better than I am. Yeah, these markets are pretty volatile tonight. They're moving. You're just watching. I'm wondering if we bounce off 200s again. I want to see us break 200s. Maybe we won't break it till the London session when Aaron is on. Practice, but yes. But we're seeing these moves. I mean, look, top from bottom here. That's another 30-point move. So we're seeing a lot of. We're seeing some good volatility here in the NASDAQ. And we switch over to gold and meh. Not a lot. Not a lot. What did you fund your first big personal live? What do you mean on that one? Gold's starting to sell off back. 4,000. 4,000 is a line in the sand in gold. I keep saying that. It's hard to see gold very far above or below. Like with money from a job. Yeah, I worked a part-time job when I was in college. And I would put money in a personal account, trade it. These 30s. Okay. Oh wait. There's too much of a song now. Okay. Ooh, what I could do is find similar. Let me see if I could find. How old am I? I'm 25 years old. Everyone's asking how old I am. I'm 25 years old. No, this isn't the song. Hey, come on. Don't be telling them my age. Did you say like physically or mentally? I like heart. My heart is 25 years old, all right? Hmm. 25 years young. 25 years young. Whenever anybody asks me, that's what it's going to be. So if next time someone asks, I'm 25. Forever 25. Let's go. NASDAQ not doing much. Switch it over to gold. Gold gonna maybe come back. Yeah, we tested 4,000 again. 4,000. How many times are we gonna see 4,000 in the next month? How many times will we see 4,000 in the next month? Probably 50. Probably 50 more times. Will we ever leave 4,000 here in gold? Maybe not until after interest rate decision. Coach Hoop says a lot. I bet you we hover. I bet we hover around 4,000 until we get a clearer picture on interest rates or something dramatic happens in the market. Data. You don't think, someone says, I don't think we'll ever see it again after tonight. No, we'll definitely going to see it again. There's like a 90, I'd give it a 99% chance we'll see it. We'll see it again after tonight. Today wasn't dramatic? Nah. No. You got to put it in perspective. Put it in perspective. Come here. Come here. Look at this. Look at this. Someone says today wasn't dramatic. This is not dramatic. All right. This is not dramatic. Let's go to a daily. This is dramatic, all right? When we're starting to see 4%, this is dramatic, right? This is dramatic. What we're seeing here, with that, there's some. Today just a normal sell-off day, right? Like if we measure how many days have we had like this? Well, Monday was worse. This day was worse. What, we had a couple of those days right here back in August, like July. And then we zoom in. Let's zoom in. This is, yeah, just an opinion, not financial advice. It might have been dramatic to some people, okay? Today might have been very dramatic for some people. Yeah, for some people it was very dramatic. And we measure percentage. 2.4%. 2.4%. That's not very much. It's not huge, right? 2.4%. We've seen a lot of 2% days in the NASDAQ. Go to the daily. I mean, almost every single day here was over 2%, right? Like, look at this. Look at this. That was a dramatic day. That was 15%. 15% in the NASDAQ in one day. 2,600 points on a single day here in the NASDAQ. That's dramatic. That's insanity. Which is wow. That's crazy. Trump's yeah, look at that. You think this day's, it's like, okay, well there's a 11%. We had an 11% swing in the NASDAQ. Like, these are dramatic moves. We're just chilling. We're chilling up at this level. Which, yeah, 2%. Got that magic fingers. What's your take on tomorrow with the NQ? My take on tomorrow with the NQ. I think we're either going to go up, but we might go down. Yeah. That's now let me charge you for that one. I'll charge you. Yeah, that was like $1,000 worth of advice right there. And Q might do a backflip. No, to be honest, let's look at this from a realistic perspective. On an hourly chart, 25,000 is a big round number. Okay, 25,000, big round number, right here, right there. If this market decides to break through these lows, that's a realistic target. Okay, that's only 1%. Watch us go sideways. So if we do start to sell off, I'm going to look for 25,000 to come into play. On the long side, if the market decides to rally, I'm going to look for a previous level of support and resistance, which is going to be 25,500. So those are my two main levels here in the NASDAQ that I'm watching tomorrow. Now it's a zone, right? This is very much a zone. Very, very much a zone. And those are the two levels I'm watching. Right around these 25.30s, 25.20s, and then 25 evens. And so we are in a very interesting decision zone. Very interesting decision zone. Just because it's hard to be long or short. The momentum right now, the way this market is going, is bearish. But they are the equities. At the end of the day, these are the equities. It's the tech. It's the major tech stocks. Over the long run, they go up and to the right, making new all-time highs, right? So that's the way I'm seeing this. It's hard to do it. News tomorrow. We have Fed speakers. We have Fed speakers tomorrow. And it looks like, we had some news tonight, right? Some Trump news tonight. But, yeah, some Fed speakers. I think the market's paying attention to, number one, the government shutdown. How long is this government going to be shut down? And number two, that court decision, right? How long is this court decision going to take? So, all right. Well, we're going to leave it at that. 1,100 likes, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. It was a good one. First live trade in the live account. In this live account. So far, so good. Base hit, $150. That paid for dinner. That paid for a little something something. So I will see everybody bright and early tomorrow morning. It is Friday, so you don't have to risk. If you have a green week, that's good. Base hits mean just small profits, right? Not home runs, not going for huge moves. But I will be on tomorrow morning for Fast Markets with Amanda. And then again, Sunday night. So take care, everybody. And I'll see you then. Bye.